Hi, welcome to SEED TV. This is Stan Johnson. Of course, this is John. This is Lee. We're going to have a great time today. We're actually here to talk to you about our career readiness program. We have so much fun doing this stuff. It's amazing. Right now, we're getting ready to launch our next apprenticeship program, which is going to be on February 9th. I'm going to let them talk a little bit more about that, but I just want to tell you a little bit about SEED. SEED stands for Socially Equal Energy Efficient Development. We train inner city young adults in the city of Knoxville on great things as green technology. So solar panel installation, weatherization of homes, community gardening, and also recycling. But this, we're actually going to be zooming in on careers. So our program is dedicated to career readiness. We'll be teaching life skills, job skills, and placement skills. We'll get into that a little bit more, but I'll let John and Lee tell you some more about that. But John is going to tell you about a little bit about what he does here at SEED.
So my name's John. I'm the social media and events coordinator at SEED. So I handle the website, the Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. So go give us a like on Twitter, follow us on Facebook. It really does help to get our name out there and let people, including donors, know what we do and how they can support us. So definitely go check out our website. And as far as events, I plan a lot of fundraisers. At Jarman's Barbecue is a big one we try to do every month. Our Green Tie event, which is a pretty big success last month, things like that. So, and then I'll pass it on to Lee.
Yeah, thanks. So I'm Lee Owen. I'm the program coordinator for SEED. John and I actually are both AmeriCorps Vista members, which means we commit a year to serve our community right here in Knoxville. So what I do with SEED is program coordination. It's mostly working directly with the students, as well as coordinating volunteers, making sure they have all the resources they need. So, for example, the students need lunch every day. Nobody studies well or thinks well when they're hungry. We all know that. So it's my job to just support them in any way I can. We've got a new round of the Career Readiness Program coming up. So that'll be a little bit of my baby as well as Stan's. What we do in this program is just really hone in on the life and job skills that a young person in Knoxville needs to succeed. So we work with young adults 16 to 28 who are unemployed or they're looking to get a better job. These are really motivated young people who might have not succeeded in a traditional classroom setting, or they might have not had the support they needed earlier in their life for that, but right now they're ready to really get on the pathway to a great career. We work on, like Stan said, life skills, job skills, and then placement skills. So we're really trying to prepare them for a job that exists right now, that they can go get that job. They can know exactly how to talk to someone who's interviewing them, or have those job skills for really any job that they're seeking out, and to be able to just succeed and really change their lives. We have a lot of successful students who come out that I'm certainly proud of. I'm sure you all are too. Stan, you want to tell us a little more?
Yeah, sure. But before we get into that, I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about the stuff that we do individually as well. So, John, you also do videos of the young people, and you follow them around with the camera and things of that nature. Tell us a little bit about how that works.
Well, I try to. Most of them don't like the camera, which is okay, perfectly fine, but I do try to get their picture and their story out to the world, and of course the workplace. I think if employers see the video of how motivated they are, how hardworking they are, they're going to want to hire people coming out of our program. And I think that's the #1 factor when I'm shooting the videos of the students in our program.
Lee, we also pay the young people.
We do. Yeah.
Now, tell us a little bit about that.
So we pay our students a stipend weekly as they're going through the program. That's for a couple of reasons. One, we know these students are turning down jobs as they come through the program. So if they have gone halfway through, they have a lot of skills that an employer looks at them and says, I want them right now. I don't want to wait till you finish the program. So we want to honor that and really appreciate that their time is valuable. They could be doing something else with it. They could be working, they could be in school, and they've decided this is the step they need right now. And so we really try to support that. And we know these are smart, capable young people. They've got a lot to offer, and so we really value their time in that. It's a great deal for them too. It's a great way to make a little bit of money while you're also preparing for your future.
So you get to earn while you learn.
You do. You get to earn while you learn.
Man, how do you beat that, John? That's a fantastic. How do you turn that kind of offer down?
It's paid school. It's pretty awesome.
That's pretty awesome. But the big thing is we don't have place enough to put everybody.
We don't.
So you better get in and turn your application in. So if you could look on your screen and you see SEED Knox, make sure you get on our website, find us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, all that good stuff, and apply online. You can also call in.
Yeah, you can.
Right? And you can call in and tell us, and we'll set up an appointment for you to come in. And the process is basically you apply, and then we call you in for an interview. How does that work?
Yeah, so students, or prospective students actually, will fill out an application on site, and then we will go on, like you said, call them back in for an interview. I think that scares a lot of the students. They get nervous. They aren't quite sure how to interview, but we know they don't know how to interview. That's what they're here for, is to learn skills exactly like that. So I think one way that we're different than interviewing for an employer is it's not like you have to just blow us away with your computer skills or your work experience. What we're looking for is good character and passion. We're looking for students who really want to change their life and take that next step in their career.
Because I tell people all the time, if you want it, we want to help you get it.
Yeah.
But if you don't want it, don't come. Because we don't want to deal with people that don't want to get better at what their craft is and what the things that they need to do. So while we're going through this process, what are some of the characteristics and some of the traits that they actually get to learn while they're in our program?
Yeah, so we cover a wide range of things. We start off with some basic life skills. So the most popular class we had last time around was actually money management, which makes sense because you're in the program, you want to get a good career, it means money. We also cover things like cooking on a budget, how to manage your time. And then from there we work into job skills. So some basic computer skills, some things about if you have conflict in the workplace, how do you handle that? And also, we work on really specific job application skills. So we're not just going to throw these students to the wolves to try to find a job on their own. We're really going to try to sit down and think about what job fits best for them and exactly the steps on the way to impressing an employer to get that job.
So John, as we're shooting these videos and we're putting this stuff out to the world, one of the things are just basically making sure that the students start feeling comfortable in front of a camera, because who knows where these careers could lead them. And especially if we're actually trying to get other employers to see these videos, how do you get the employers involved?
As far as well, I think the number one thing too is I think it's a big confidence thing for the video when you're shooting the videos for the students. I think it's a confidence issue. But I think as far as the program goes along, they start building confidence, in the workplace. They know how to do resumes. They know how to do things that would give them placement in the job field. So as far as the video, I think that's the big thing that you see through the videos, from where they started to where they end.
Awesome. So Lee, one of the other things that we talk about is also educating the community on just environmental literacy. So we want to make sure that we hit our mission on both in the classroom stuff as well as going out in the community, helping out your community. Tell us a little bit about how they go out and help the community.
Absolutely. So like you said, we have kind of a dual mission at SEED. We create pathways out of poverty for young adults through job readiness training, which is the career readiness program. But we also have another side. And so officially that mission is equip communities with environmental literacy skills. Which is a big idea, but basically what that means in this program is our students are learning those job skills in the classroom, and then they're taking those out and applying them. So we're doing door-to-door community education about environmental work. So home weatherization is a big project we've been working on, teaching people about how they can save money on their utility bills, some ways that are free or low cost. There are even programs through the city that are absolutely free to get professional weatherization done on your home. But if you don't know about it, you can't take advantage of that. So that's where our students come in, and they really help educate their own neighbors, really, about how to take part in this, how to be more environmentally friendly, but also just how to save money.
Hey, that's a big thing. We got to save some money.
And that is the big thing. I think when the students see, we give them the script of the whole spiel about saving energy and saving money on their utility bills and things like this, and they're like, okay, I have to say this. But once they start researching more and understanding more, they get excited about it, and they're not only telling the people in the neighborhoods we go to, they're telling their friends, they're telling their family, so it just spreads from there as far as the environmental literacy part.
Yeah, I can remember one time we was out walking and one of the students actually showed somebody how not to get their lights cut off, and actually sent them to CAC to get their some money to actually keep their lights on. So not only are they teaching them about stuff, they're actually showing them other avenues to be able to save money, but also how to keep your lights on and stuff like that, because it's a big deal. It's like cold right now, right? So we want to make sure that people understand those things to get out there. So who better else to educate your community than your own very neighbors? So that's the big thing with SEED. We want to make sure that not only is the young people getting some help, but we also want to help the community at the same time. So we actually have workshops that talk about saving money on your utility bill and how to actually do the weatherization of your home, and we actually give away free stuff in those things. So you get light bulbs, you get a whole kit of stuff inside of a caulk. What else you get in there? A power strip.
There's a power strip, light bulbs, caulk. The caulk gun actually is even in there.
Look at that.
It's all kinds of things. It's a good deal for an hour of your time. And every workshop I've been to, there've been so many homeowners who said, I didn't know what I was coming to. I saw these young people and they were enthusiastic and they believed in it. So I figured I'd give it a shot, and they were so happy they came.
So if you guys know anybody between the ages 16 to 28, our program is starting right now. So applications are being taken and given right now. We only have positions for 10 people. So if you know anybody, please send them in. Our deadline is the 29th of January of 2016. So we're now here telling you guys about it. Want to make sure that you have an opportunity to make sure that your young people have a place where they not only can go get job training, but they can learn why they earn, and they can also educate their community on weatherization skills and how to save money on their utility bill. That's a big deal.
It is.
I mean, how do you pass that up?
And how long is the program?
The program is only 9 weeks. You get to, again, get a paycheck every Friday while you're in the program. It's 3 days a week. It's a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and you only are going to be in class for 4 to 5 hours at a time. And half of that is going to be classroom, and half of that time is going to be spent in the field, and you also get provided lunch. So that's the big thing. You're going to get all the things that you're going to need to make sure that your study habits and your betterment is all going to be worthwhile. So we want to make sure that you come out quickly, sign up, get on our website, call our phone number, come up to 1617 Dandridge Avenue, please, because it's going to be filled up quick. Last time we had how many applications?
We had about 25 applications last time.
Wow, for only 10 spaces.
Yeah, and we had to turn down some great applicants. So the sooner you can get in, the more we can learn about you, the better your chances are, to be honest.
Wow. So even if you're one of those 15 people that didn't get picked last time, come back up, re-sign, come back and do another interview. Let's see if we can't get you on a pathway out of poverty. Thank you very much for your time.